Right, what are you, too good for the show?
Yeah, I'm too good for a karaoke contest that makes stars out of people with no talent.
You can't say that, dude. Some of those kids have real talent.
No, they don't. They have good pitch. They're relatively clean. They're non-threatening to little girls and old ladies. They have the ability to stand in line with a stadium full of other desperate and confused people. But I assure you, they are talent-free.
Hello and welcome to the FilmPulse.net podcast for Tuesday, July 3rd, 2012. Let's talk about some DVD and Blu Ray releases. My name is Adam, and with me today we have Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
I'm good.
Doing good.
Yeah.
I only got a couple to talk about this week. Kind of a light week. So, first up we have The Hunter. This is the Willem Dafoe flick. Did you see this? You did watch this, right?
No, I didn't. Oh. This movie has been driving me crazy. I always get excited when someone says The Hunter because I want to see the Iranian The Hunter movie by Ravi Pitts, but it always turns out to be Willem Dafoe, and I'm not interested.
This was okay. I saw this. I don't know if we reviewed it on the site or not. I don't think we did, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't great, but it was kind of interesting. It was sort of grounded in reality. There's this Tasmanian tiger that's supposedly extinct, but people see them every now and then, and it's a really, really weird looking animal. Really, really interesting. But the premise is Willem Dafoe gets hired to hunt and kill it because apparently it has this venom that it secretes that this company wants to extract and weaponize.
Oh.
But shit hits the fan in a big way.
Oh my god.
There are several aspects of it that are completely ridiculous, including this weird relationship that he has with the family that he's staying with on his hunting trip. And I'm not buying any of that stuff, but it's probably worth a rental. Then we have God Bless America. I highly recommend this one. I really enjoyed it. Very dark. It is a comedy, but it's written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. So if you've seen any of his other movies, you probably have an idea of what you're in for.
Yes, I'm excited for this. I want to see this.
I was worried that it was going to be too goofball, turn into too much of a parody and have too much satire with it, but it was a happy medium. There were some parts that were just like, okay, this is too much, but the overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, and it was one of those movies where you're laughing, but you know you probably shouldn't be because people are being murdered. And the only other one I wanted to mention, just for fun, Rocko's Modern Life.
Yes.
Season 3.
I saw that on here. And I was really hoping that you would mention that. Yeah. Rocko's Modern Life was the shit.
I used to love Rocko's Modern Life. I remember it wasn't one of the original Nicktoons. It was one that they added later. I think they had Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. And then they later added Rocko's Modern Life.
Yes.
And I loved it. I thought it was so funny. And it was so gross. And I think his friend's name was Heifer. It was a cow. So that made it awesome. And I just liked the dog, Spunky.
Yes.
So pick that one up.
Yeah, and hopefully no one touches those. And they just leave them be.
Well, yeah,
and just don't ruin our childhood anymore. Just let
when they tried to redo Ren and Stimpy. Remember that? Like a few years ago. I can't even remember what channel it was. Ren and Stimpy.
I didn't even watch it. I wouldn't do it. I was like, nope. Ren and Stimpy has like a very, very big. I just remember it as being amazing. And I don't want anything to sully that. I just blocked it out. And I was like, nope, this isn't real. It's not happening.
I saw the first one when they redid it, and I was not into it. Like, the animation looked sort of the same, but it wasn't. It didn't have that kind of hand drawn look to it that the original one had. And that was the interesting thing about Ren and Stimpy, was that it was the animation style. And I can't remember the guys, the people that did it. Spunko is the company, the animation studio, but I can't remember like the people's names, but they're pretty big, pretty famous. And that's all I have. Oh, just real quick, did you see any of the new Beavis and Buttheads?
No. I mean, I was never a fan of Beavis and Butthead to begin with.
Neither was I, and I watched a couple of the new ones just to see, and I'm not continuing to watch it because, like I just said, I was never into Beavis and Butthead to begin with, but the amazing thing is they did not stray from the original formula whatsoever. They still like make fun of music videos. Mike Judge still does all the animation by hand. It still looks really crude. I was impressed with the fact that they were able to just have it be the exact same. I mean, it looks completely identical to the old ones. So
I'm looking down through the DVD releases, and apparently it's like martial arts DVD extravaganza. Because there's a Krav Maga DVD, then there's a Jiu-Jitsu DVD, then there's the made famous by the Raid, the Pancake Salat DVD. It's just a shit ton of martial arts DVDs coming out this month.
Yeah, I don't know why there's nothing big. Maybe because it's the holiday week or something. Because obviously stores aren't going to be open on Wednesday. So that'd be my guess.
Yeah, the only other thing that I see on here that we talked about before is some guy who kills people.
Yeah.
Apparently it's coming out.
I saw that.
which we talked about last week, so that right there should tell you about how good that movie is.
Yeah.
And the only other one is Jesus Henry Christ.
Oh yeah, I did see that one. I don't recommend that one.
Okay. We don't recommend either. We talked about them before and they're coming out on DVD, but don't check them out. Yeah. So I'm going to go with like the Pancake Salat, Krav Maga, and the Jiu-Jitsu DVDs. I have a feeling that they're probably pretty badass.
Probably. Are they like how-to DVDs?
Yeah. The Krav Maga one is, self-defense techniques. The Jiu-Jitsu is like basic techniques. And the Pancake Salat is the Indonesian Art of Fighting Volume 1. Anytime I hear
Jiu-Jitsu, I just think of Danny McBride in the Foot Fist Way going, Jiu-Jitsu sucks. So that's it. Pretty shitty week for DVD and Blu-rays. I'm assuming that there's no like Criterions or anything?
I don't think so. I don't think Criterion fucks with the holidays.
We're not messing with those holidays.
Nah. They know that no one's going to be going out and buying DVDs.
Well, my suggestion in that case would be to look on demand and see what they have listed that's playing in theaters. That's usually a good bet.
I think I probably should have checked, but I was reading somewhere the video on demand for this month. There's a pretty good number of movies that sound good that are out there.
It's getting really good. I mean, really, really good. That's how we saw Extraterrestrial. Apparently, the Dodeca Pentathlon. There's a ton of stuff that's you just can't see in theaters if you don't live in New York and LA. And I think it's great that a lot of the companies are really starting to latch on to this. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think that does it. For all the latest film news and reviews, hit us up at filmpulse.net. We want to hear your feedback. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net or call our voicemail line at 850-391-6071. Also, please take a minute to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name is Adam.
And I'm Kevin.
And we will see you tomorrow when we have Ryan watch the Duplass Brothers Baghead in honor of the Dodeca Pentathlon. We will see you then.